I can hear it, but it's okay. It's the ambiance.
It's ambience. That's right.
Yeah, you got you.
Hopefully this will be the last episode I have to do here. So.
Oh.
Oh yes, you're going into your new place soon. You said,
Yep.
wait, you're getting in there for the first time tomorrow?
Going to look at it. We'll probably be moving by the end of the month.
Rad.
So.
Right on, dude. All right. Well, we're here. We're here.
Live.
And we're joined by a stranger. Who is this beautiful young lady? Who are you?
I've got like 2 different audios going on at the same time. My name is Heather. I'm from Tell Me a Scary Story. Sorry, I literally have 2 audios going on at the same time of this. Obviously, within the name, I tell scary stories. I talk about cryptids, UFOs, ghosts, all kinds of different things, sometimes true crime. So,
Oh, yeah.
and I'm so glad that you all have me on here. I'm really excited.
No,
Yeah, it's great to have you on.
Yeah. Finally, this was. I think we had started talking about trying to get you on. Like, was it like a month ago?
Something like that. Yeah.
We moved so quick over here, Heather. I'm so sorry. All right. Well, let's get this started. Hi everybody. Hello, chat. I'm there's so many of you. Thank you guys for jumping on. We've been very excited about this show. We're talking a couple of topics tonight that are kind of creepy, a little weird, and we're just going to focus on those. Oh, good. I have audio too. I'm gonna have audio. I don't know how much of it to play, but
nice.
I think people really need to, just imagine themselves there in that moment. I think that'll help them do that. But yeah, I don't know how you guys want to begin. Any news or final thoughts before we jump into this?
Nothing that I can really think of. I do know, I'm sure you've probably seen, because we've talked about it on a couple of episodes about the Conjuring house.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen the latest that's going on with that?
Last I heard, everybody was like rallying to try to get Jason to buy it, and Jason doesn't seem to really want to buy it, but he's like kind of going through the motions to do that anyway, because I don't know why. That's where I'm at.
He has officially started a GoFundMe because Andrea Perrin reached out to him, pretty much begging for him to do it. And he pretty much said that was the reason he's going to do it. And somebody's actually bought the banknote. And so the auction is like officially like off the thing. So they're going to have to go into like foreclosure and start all that fun stuff again. But he announced a few days ago that he would personally match every donation up to $1 million.
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
And then 2 days ago, he made an announcement that somebody, he said that's well known, but would like to stay anonymous, told him that if he can just raise $600,000, they will personally donate $400,000.
Oh, wow. That is so nice.
So they have, I don't know if they still are going to try to do everything on Halloween, or if they're just trying to, what's going to happen. But he said if they're not able to like actually get it purchased, he was going to refund everybody their money. So we'll see what happens.
Oh man.
I hope it goes to him, honestly, because I think he's going to keep it, the prices down. He's not going to jack them up ridiculously. So people can still go there and check it out.
Yeah. I mean, that's what he's been preaching. So saying he wants to make it affordable for everybody and then preserve the history of it and the paranormal side of it and just preserve all of it.
Yes. Right. And people are just so vehemently against either Zach or what's the other guy with the raggedy handle now? What's his name?
Matt Wright.
Matt Wright. Yeah. They're like, no, Matt, no Zach.
It needs to be in good hands.
I agree. Well, I think with Jason, it will be in good hands.
Definitely not Matt Rife after he announced how much he was going to be charging for the Warren's house. Yeah, fuck all that.
Not just that either. It was the fact that if you film there, they
Mm-hmm.
also will charge you for that too.
Yeah. And they want to
Mm.
review everything before you post it and all this other
Yeah.
jazz.
Yeah.
Which
No.
that I kind of I know a couple of locations that do that because they don't want you like spreading like false
Mm-mm.
stuff about the location,
No.
but they're doing it for money because they're charging you to share your
100%.
evidence. Yeah, I'm like, come on now.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, paradrama, guys. I mean, we
Yeah.
have to talk shop a little bit before we actually begin. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All right. All right. Let's go ahead and get into this. I'm thinking, if you guys are okay with it, I would like to start with the 911 call.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I'm thinking we've all kind of looked into it a little bit. How about I start the audio and everybody can kind of listen to this? I do have the original audio. It was posted by Carolina Case Files on YouTube. They did a show about this 911 call last month. Yes, September. And really brought it to light. It was originally recorded back in 2021. It's 4 years old. And they went a digging and they did all the hard legwork and they found this audio and brought this story to the public's attention. So I don't want to give any more, pre-info than that. I'm just going to play the audio. The audio I have is almost 6 minutes long. So we'll find a place to cut it. Just kind of give me the,
No,
sign.
I'm good. I've
And
listened to it. It's awesome.
Oh, Dave's in the chat. Spirit in the Frame. He has
Hello,
a great
Dave.
podcast.
Laura,
Yes, Mr. Dave
Gil,
Zilla. Mhm.
Alex. I work with Alex. If it's the Alex I'm thinking of.
Alex Cullen. You work with them?
If it's who I'm thinking it is. So
Alex, confirm or deny. Do
If-
you work
if-
with D-Boos?
if not, hello, Alex. Anyway, so
Yeah, really.
You're still so welcome, Alex. All right. Let's do this, and hopefully my format is okay here. So she's going to start playing, and here we go.
Pender County 911, what's the address of your emergency?
I'm driving on 210. I just crossed the Black River, and I thought I saw a guy standing on the side of the road bleeding.
Okay, where are you at, sir?
I'm on 210. I just crossed the Black River. I'm heading towards 53 East. I just passed Patriots Watch.
Okay, so you're over near Morse Creek?
Yes.
Okay. And did you saw a man standing on the side of the road?
Yes, ma'am, and it looked like he was bleeding because when I drove by, I had my high beams on, and all I could see was just some streaks of red going down his body, starting at his head.
Okay, hold on. I'm trying to get exactly where you're at. Okay.
I'm kind of in the middle of the woods at the moment.
Yes, sir. I'm familiar with the area.
What the fuck?
What was that, sir?
That's not human! That's not human!
Sir, are you okay, sir?
There's something in the bed of my truck!
Okay, what's in the road?
No, it's not in the road, it's in my truck! In the bed!
There's something in the bed of your truck?
Yes, ma'am, I just turned on my bed lights for my truck and there's something in my bed.
Okay, so when you say something, what do you mean?
I just knocked it off of the bed of my truck and went over my roof.
Okay, what was it?
I don't know.
Like a turkey, a deer?
No.
Turkeys
I
are
don't know
pretty
what the hell
big.
that was. That wasn't a turkey because I was driving 50 miles an hour.
Okay.
The turkey doesn't hit that hard, and it was not covered in feathers at all.
Okay, all right, sir. What do you think it was?
I have no idea what the hell that was. And it just scared the absolute hell out of me, and I just knocked it off of my truck when I slammed on the brake.
I'm sure you did, sir. I mean, I would be scared, too. I'm just trying to think is there any damage to your vehicle?
I don't know, but I'm waiting until I get further away.
Okay, sir.
There's another truck in front of me at the moment.
Okay.
I'm leaving my bed lights on.
Okay.
I don't see it anymore. I don't
Okay.
see it in the distance or anything.
And you think it was in the road? Did it hit the front of your truck?
It went over the roof of my truck and onto my hood and then hit the road before I took off again.
Okay.
I'm fucking shaking.
I understand, sir. And you said it didn't have feathers, so that rules out of...
It didn't have feathers. It looked pale almost.
Okay, it was light in color.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so whereabouts are you at now, sir? Have you gotten to...
I just passed I just passed some gas stations and a few houses. I just passed some houses right now. I'm about 7 miles from 53 East.
Okay. All right, sir, have you gotten near school yet?
Porter Road. I just
Okay.
passed it, Porter Road.
All right, so you're in the area of Porter Road and Malpas Corner Road.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I don't know if you heard that bang before I started screaming, but I heard a bang.
I
and it
did.
turned on my headlight.
I heard a thud. And back to the man that you saw, you said he was
Yes,
covered
ma'am.
in blood?
It looked like he was bleeding from his head and heavily because it was going down his torso.
And was he white, black, Hispanic?
He was white, and he was staring at me as I drove by, just blankly, which kind of weirded me out, like he had some trauma, like he had blunt force trauma to his head, a possible concussion. I'm former Army, and something wasn't right. Like he had some form of brain injury. He was just staring at me the entire time as I was driving
Okay.
to him, and when I drive past him, and until he was out of sight.
Okay. All right. Now, where are you at now?
I'm by what looks like a corner store with some U-Haul trailers.
Okay. Have you
got
came?
some lights on it? It's what is that? Pender County corner store. It's the food mart.
Okay. All right. Can you pull over in there and check your truck?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay.
There's a
I
lot
mean,
going on.
I think it's confirmed. I think it was a turkey.
You know, just something about it. I think it was like, I don't know. Maybe the 911 operator was correct. Is a big ass turkey. Fast too.
It had to have been. I mean,
check your truck for turkeys.
I don't know. I'm kind of digging Black Cat's Pauly Shore theory.
he had to have been wheezing the juice, and that's
That's
why he was in
right.
the middle of the road. So,
That's right.
Yeah.
But,
Yes.
I came across this on TikTok. I guess it was a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, Kristen. And I'd sent it to Kristen because it kind of ties in to her upcoming episode. And I was like, hey, check this out. And the more I listened to it, like I remember hearing about this like when it happened. Like it sounded very, very familiar.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, it makes me wonder if the man he saw is actually what jumped in the bed of his fucking truck.
Well,
Because Kristen, I know you've kind of dove into this. Did they like find any trace of a bleeding man anywhere?
well, that's the thing is they did not the thing is that there's actually we're talking about 2 incidents here that took place. I'm not sure exactly how far apart, and there was a little bit of cutting in that audio just to like shorten the the silence is. But he drove on for a little bit, and then the thud happened. It was like 30 seconds later.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So when the authorities that came to respond to the call, and they asked him, take us back approximately to where this took place, and he took them back, and they sent people out looking for a bloodied man at this big curve in the road, because that's where he saw him. He was off in the ditch, and didn't find any trace or anything of a bloodied man in Civil War costume, by the way. He was dressed as a Civil War soldier. And then they went down the road, and they would send out drones over the woods. Fish and Wildlife was there too. They sent out drones to look for just whatever else this other thing could have been. So they did send people out there specifically looking for two separate things.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't find anything for either. No trace of either.
Huh.
Yeah. Yeah, it's I don't know. It's a crazy story. And the thing is, this guy, which Carolina Case Files, they did interview him 4 years after the fact. They wanted to keep him anonymous, and he wants to stay anonymous. So they referred to him as T. So they interviewed him, and he went through this whole shebang all through again, and all of the details about it. He's just very lucid and very clear, it seems to me, as to what it is that he saw. He was very, very clear about this first encounter with the man. He said Civil War, dressed like a Civil War soldier, bleeding profusely from his head, so much it was down his face, down his torso. Something about 30 something male, specifics about this thing that he saw. And then down the road, when this other thing happened, after he heard the thump, he went to turn his truck bed light on, and he looked in his rearview mirror, and he says that he saw this snow white face with sunken eyes, and as if you had put skin over a human skull and stretched it.
Oh,
That's what was, and it was up against his rear window, looking into the cab.
how terrifying would that be?
Right.
Okay, so
I'd be
that
screaming
screams,
too.
yeah.
You
So
know?
then he screamed, sped way up, slammed on his brakes. That's when the thing went over the truck into the road. And just he was able to see it fully. And the description that he gave of it did when it stood up in the road, because he sped, he stepped on the gas, gunned it, went around this thing as it was standing up, and he said it looked humanoid-ish, as if you took a human but stretched their limbs, and it was about 7 feet tall. And he says he knew that because it was taller than his truck. So the two descriptions. Yeah, me too. Yeah.
No thanks.
No,
I'm
thank
okay.
you. The Union had spy turkeys in the Civil War. Facts.
That was a big turkey.
Oh.
So I don't know. Just to me, as a listener to this story, that does seem like very distinct entities. But I mean, I could be wrong. And, we don't know where this guy's head was in this moment. He was.
And, he did say he was, what was it, an Army vet or something like that?
Yeah.
We don't know what kind of trauma he could have suffered if he was in any kind of battles or anything.
Right.
He could have been having some kind of strange flashback for all we know. But what if the man he saw was trying to warn him about what he was fixing to run into?
Could very well.
I think if I don't know, if I saw a bloody person standing on the side of the road, I mean, my first initial thing would be shock, but then I would probably stop. Maybe not back up or anything, but just kind of check to see what the fuck did I just see. Maybe he was trying to get him to stop before he ran into whatever this possibly, a tail crawler or whatever, the theories are out there. I think I would be more fascinated by seeing the Civil War soldier, but that's just me. You know, that fast. I didn't know that part until you just said that a second ago, Kristen. I just thought you saw just a person standing on the side of the road.
Mhm.
So that, I don't know. It makes me want to go to North Carolina and find this road.
It's where is it? It's outside of a battlefield. Morris County.
What's
Okay.
interesting is there are people who have stated that they've seen ghostly apparitions of Civil War soldiers.
Mm-hmm.
And so the really interesting part, though, this humanoid figure, like you said, maybe it was a warning, like, hey, watch out, there's something ahead. But it almost sounds like, I don't know if they're watching, but I have a friend who likes to laugh at me because I don't believe in, it's not that I don't believe in UFOs. Anyway, it does sound kind of alienish because people have described like big black eyes and like no ears, no nose. It's kind of strange. But then again, you're in the Appalachian area as well. There's all kinds of cryptids and, well, as they say, in that area too. So it's pretty interesting.
It really is.
Yeah. I don't think I've heard anybody bring up the alien concept for this thing, but I think you're spot on.
It's giving signs. You got a cornfield.
That's what I would think, and it would not be the first time in history that an alien or UFO-ish type scenario was involved with other paranormal phenomena.
That's right.
They tend to get their long stretched fingers into all kinds of things.
Right.
But people are talking, like you said, DB, was like pale crawler, the Rake, which I was under the impression the Rake, I thought that was a creepypasta thing. Is that something that people are like, yeah, this is a real thing out in the woods? That's terrifying.
Yeah.
I thought it was too, so I didn't think it was a real thing.
I didn't either.
Right. Yeah. So I don't know. It's a mystery. It's a mystery to everybody who hears the story, and it is also it's a mystery to the authorities who responded as well. They think, well, of course, the call is a legitimate call. This really took place, and after all was said and done, the authorities do find like that the guy was, legitimately terrified. He wasn't doing this out of
you can tell he was
hoax.
Absolutely scared.
Dude, the chills when he screams that, just I've heard. So yeah, it's I don't know. Who knows? If anything, if I were going to go with a skeptical explanation of this, the only thing I would like gear towards is that yes, he is an Army vet. I don't know what kind of action he's seen. Maybe it's a traumatic response, but we hear a thump, that bang in the audio.
Yeah, prior to the scream.
Right. So,
and I would feel like if he did hit, say, a deer or even a turkey or whatever, I feel like there would have been some sort of evidence on his truck or inside of his bed truck or something. A big dent or some blood, some fur, something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
there it is.
Is that them?
Yes, that's them. That's Bert. Hey.
Retraced. I agree. She really should. They're out there.
There's just so many concepts about it that I'm not like just stuck on one thing.
Right. I don't know. I think what if the creeper from Jeepers Creepers is a real thing, and that's what he's seen.
I've heard people bring that up too.
Jeepers Creepers. That's the big thing in the trench coat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you never know. I've heard for years that almost all movies have some kind of truth to them.
Right.
So who knows?
Never know.
You never know.
Super creepy though. I wouldn't want to run into that late at night on a dark road.
No.
I'll pass. Literally.
I think they're still referring to the it's the only thing that everyone says exists. It's the only thing we can all agree on. except Heather.
I just don't know where they come from. I'm like, okay, so we're just gonna be real. Is it the government? Is it truly people from outer space? What is it? Are there
Right.
really aliens? There's just so many theories that I can't just stick to one. But I believe there are UFOs. There's things flying around that But again, could it be the government? Anyway, that could be a whole rabbit
Right.
hole. I'm not gonna go down right now.
Mhm. Most people are on government, the crazy lady down at the 7-Eleven. Yes. That's the mystery. It's yeah, I don't know. It's the mystery. Nobody
What is
knows.
the
Well,
mystery?
somebody knows. Somebody knows. They've had hearings on the shit, so
Right.
They have.
somebody does.
And I believe the people who really had their experiences too.
Mhm.
Just like this guy with the thing in the back of his truck. I mean, he had a real experience.
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah. I am looking into Appalachia. I wonder, this was like perfect timing, as traumatic as it was for this guy, but like for this to surface just at the moment that it did, and I was like, wait, North Carolina? No kidding. Oh my goodness. Oh, even turkeys in North Carolina believe, Heather.
I'm never going to live this down now. Never going to live it down.
You got the wrong crowd, baby.
That's right. I'm a paranormal spooky person who's like, but what are they really?
You know what? That's fair. I think everybody in this field has that thing or something that you're just like, I don't know.
All I know is I don't want a real encounter. No, thank you. I'm okay. Maybe it's because I'm actually really terrified of it, and I just want to block it out of my brain.
She's kind of at with aliens, where I'm kind of at with Bigfoot. So.
Oh, Bigfoot. Yeah, that one's fun.
Really? I don't think you and I have had this discussion, Dee.
I don't know. I don't know. It just all these supposed sightings, and nobody has a very clear picture of anything. That's nothing. Like, really? I mean, we
There's
have
some
better
newer
pictures.
evidence out there, actually,
I don't know.
in Missouri, and it's
I don't
pretty
know.
compelling.
I don't know. But now, with the way, as good as AI is getting, it's going to be even harder to tell about some of the shit.
That is true. I will.
So
that is true. Yeah. Although, well, we've got an AI expert in the chat.
Like I've been over the last few days, like it's just been popping up on my TikTok, on my personal TikTok, left and right. AI of Mr. Rogers and Tupac sounds just like them, looks just like them, moves just like them. Like, so AI is getting crazy.
If it's not blurry, it's fake. Yes. That's right.
That's how you know it's real. Yeah, the AI is getting it's getting good. It's getting good.
It is. It used to be like you could tell, like, okay, that person has like 8 fingers on one hand, know, but now it's getting really good.
Oh, hello, Haloed Heathens Outdoors.
Hello.
All the rednecks that hunt, I'd say old Bigfoot would have already taken it for the team.
Maybe. Maybe.
Telltale giveaway of AI vids, always under 10 seconds. Very good point. Very good point. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's smart, but it just hasn't figured that out yet.
Right.
All right. Well, you know what? Speaking of AI, I think our next topic of discussion, I think there's an argument to be made for some kind of connection to AI. And if you remind me after we get into it, I'll try to remember and say what that connection is. It's bizarre. Does anybody else want to start this out? I've got a bunch of notes, so I can just launch into it. But about Mole World,
you go, girl.
Okay.
Yeah, because you just presented it to me and
you're like, okay.
I'm like, that sounds interesting. Let's go for it. I will say, I told my wife Kelly about the episode we were doing today. She's like, well, what is it about? And I told her, and she goes, I think I've had a dream about that.
Really?
Kelly said that?
That's what she said. She's like, I'm pretty sure I've had a dream similar to kind of what I described. So,
Well, I thought after you and I were talking about it a little bit, and I was kind of sort of describing what this was, did that jog some memories for you?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've had dreams similar. Maybe
Mhm.
not exactly in the exact same description, but like just being in that setting, just like alone. Yeah.
Mm.
Okay, okay, which is so interesting because that is happening to a lot of people.
Hmm.
Now that this concept is making the rounds and this place is being described, people are coming out of nowhere being like, "Wait, I've always had these dreams.
Hmm.
I've always visited this place." You're saying it's like an actual thing? So, and
It's the
last night,
Matrix.
see, see, it can go into some weird places because you're absolutely right. Well, you've looked at it as well, Heather. Have you had any like similar experiences? Have you been to a place like this?
Now, I've
Sh-
the interesting thing is that people talk also about along the same lines of going down like a long hall, like in a back
Mhm,
room, things like that.
mhm.
I've had that before, but not really in a mall. But I
Okay.
have had a dream where I was in this kind of area and it was a long hallway with multiple doors, kind of like being in a back room.
Okay.
So I'm not sure, but it's really interesting how many people have had this phenomena happen and that they're having these dreams and so many I'm sorry, I hit my mic. So many just all over the world. It's
Yeah.
makes you wonder.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a worldwide phenomenon, you guys, and I'm going to describe it here now for you now, so you know what we're talking about. You're like my old world. Okay. So yes, thousands of people. Last night on the show, I said hundreds. It's thousands because there is a subreddit that emerged back in 2021 that is dedicated to this concept of mall world, and it's got over 23,000 users on it. Thousands of people are saying that they have experienced and been to this place. So, like you were saying, Heather, it's funny because it doesn't necessarily have to take place in a mall. So I'll
Mhm.
explain. So people are saying that they have been to that's like seems to be like the main feature, like the entrance into this world is this mall setting. People describe endless escalators, windows, storefronts, floors, attractions, just endless walls and shelving that seem to go on for miles that don't end, elevators made out of glass that move very slowly or too quickly, don't always work correctly. Restrooms is a prominent feature in this mall world scenario. They feature very prominently in people's experiences. They may vary from person to person, but many report this vast space with endless toilets, dirty, out of order, just very unusual in some way. And I actually have some pics. So people have taken to AI to kind of construct
Yeah.
what it is that they are seeing in this place. So let me throw just a couple of these places up there. I
Okay.
know, just bizarre places. And this one.
So
Maybe
weird.
they
So
just
when
really
they're
had to go to the bathroom.
Right.
thousands of people, like my hey, don't get me wrong. My my mom used to have like recurring like couldn't find a toilet dreams. So like I get it, but
Yeah. Like everything's
Oh,
broken,
that's
you really have to go to
creepy.
the bathroom. Oh, no, I don't like that.
yeah, see. So yeah, just these very very strange restroom I don't know restroom situations inside of if they are inside of the mall area. They also describe sometimes water slides that just don't seem to make a whole lot of sense, just like I don't know, flipping all over the place and then out into eternity. It's very strange. Oh, here we go. Spirit in the Frame. I may be wrong, but I didn't start hearing about these malls until the show Severance came out. Oh, I have not seen the show, so
Neither have
Hmm.
I.
I will have to take a look at that. Is that like Dave? Is that a I don't know, like a backroom space thing, or I'm sorry, I won't put you on the spot. I will watch it. Severance. Okay. Now, this is where it gets kind of fun and funky, and where you don't necessarily need to be in the mall because people describe it as a smaller feature of kind of like a city setup. So describe it as a small city. Sometimes the mall, they report that it's situated in the middle of a forest. Sometimes it's right on the coast by a beach. Sometimes they can see mountains in the distance. They also describe it near an alcove, near a bottomless pit. There's a water park, there's an amusement park, an airport, hotels, gym spaces, cruise ships floating nearby in the water. And some describe the place as futuristic and expansive. Yeah, so you really get a sense, like, going through these descriptions, because again, it's going to vary from person to person.
Yeah.
But just this, there's an idea that seems to be emerging that this place is growing. It's a shared phenomenon. People feel a familiarity when they're there, but there's like new features constantly being added, like in The Sims or something. And it seems to be growing. It seems to be expanding further and further, where maybe it just originally started out in this like mall space. Now people are talking about outside features and water parks and amusement parks and other buildings that they go into.
It does sound like a Sims world.
It does.
We're
It
just in The
does.
Sims. That's what
It's
it
a dreams
is.
version of The Sims is what it is.
That's right.
See, and that was my thought too when I started getting into this. It's almost like players playing a game,
Yeah.
and their consciousness is rendering this world around them. And I say render because a lot of folks have mentioned this fact that because they return to the same place over and over again, if they happen to see a new like feature, like maybe suddenly there's like a bicycle sitting up against a light post on the street they pass, that is there from now on. Every time that they return, that is there. And then they might see another new feature, and then that is always there. It's kind of like they render it and then it's a permanent feature for their world. Okay, so feelings from people reported. Hold on, second page of my notes. Okay, so most visitors describe a sense of familiarity with Mall World, like they automatically know how to get around it, even though it's so strange and so unusual. Many talk about these weird unspoken rules of the place. For instance, certain floors they are not supposed to go to. Sometimes the elevator will take people there, and they just know that they are not supposed to be there. Sometimes they get yelled at by other dream entities, dream characters, that they're not supposed to be there. Don't get on the elevator, like they're warned at. They're yelled at. Lots of people. This place, it's like, it's a lot. I'm sorry, I'm just dumping it on you, but we'll talk about it in a second. So a lot of people talk about waking up and feeling a sense of dread or anxiety and feeling like they were just in a place they were not supposed to be, though remembering a sense of curiosity and adventure while they were there in the dream. So that's the general feeling. And then the funnest part of all. So people are waking up, of course, to the realization that they share this phenomena, that a lot of them have been there, and they are trying to meet up.
Yes.
In Mall World. You've heard this? Okay.
Yes, I have.
I heard they all wanted to try to meet at the food court. Is that what you heard?
I just heard that they were actually thinking that if they met a person there, that, this is an actual person, not just something, made up in a dream, that it's a real person. So I didn't hear about the mall court, though. I mean, yeah, go get some food.
Okay.
Just if you have to
okay.
go, there's
Amish.
no toilets working and they're going to be in weird rooms. But there's a water slide, so that maybe,
Retraced echoes. If this is not proof we live in a simulation, I do not know what
right?
does.
I'm curious.
Retraced.
If he's heard this before or not.
Yeah. Have you heard about this, or have you been there, man? Have you been there? Psychic food fight.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Yes. So people are trying to meet up, hoping to meet each other. I haven't heard any stories yet if that has been successful for anybody, but it's just so strange that so many of these stories are describing similar with variants to it, but similar, like a similar setup. So similar, in fact, that some people have taken to creating maps of Mall World. And just for example, so
wanna
here's
go.
one. Doesn't this look fun?
Right? Look, there's a
It's-
fish flying in the sky. There's people parachuting down. You got carnival rides. Hell yeah.
And this other one I found. So this one's just a little sketch here, but you know, same idea. So yeah, you got the mall shopping
'Cause you still
center.
see the fairgrounds
Mhm,
and
the water in the distance. I
water.
think that's a mountain in the distance. Concert grounds. So
Interesting.
and the Ferris wheel. I don't know what is up with the Ferris wheel
And the
in
fish.
these.
There's the fishes in the background.
You're right. There's a fish in the air. Well, isn't
That's
it?
so
Yeah.
crazy.
It's in the air, right? Just like this guy. It's a fish. Huh. So, yeah,
That is
I don't know, guys.
wild.
Hi. So basically, I think that's all I've got as far as just like wanting to talk about Mall World. So let's take it apart a little bit. This kind of reminded me a little bit about the gosh, what's it? Have you seen this man phenomenon? Have you guys ever heard about that? Where I think it ended up being like a hoax, or they realized like it wasn't like, I don't know, some guy had started it, but there was this thing years and years ago where people were claiming to see the same guy in their dream. They were meeting this guy. Does that ring any bells, jog any? No, I don't have enough information to go with it, but it did remind me of that. But also it made me think of just like, I don't know, shared dream experiences in general.
Mhm.
Have either of you ever experienced a shared dream? Something, I don't know,
I have
you saw
not.
somebody and they had the same exact experience? No.
None that I can think of.
Oh, me either.
I
Chat.
know. It
Oh,
would be fun.
it wasn't entered cold, but that is, I cannot remember. Gosh. And they like sketched out this guy's face too. I want to say it took place in New York. Spirit.
That
Heather.
is so
Oh,
weird.
Heather, I need my sleep.
Oh no, because you know you're gonna go down the rabbit hole with that. I just know it.
Oh, you won't get
So,
any rest if you go to Mall World. Yes, Dee.
what if it's hell?
What if it's hell?
It's made to look fun and entertaining
Hmm.
to
Hmm,
draw you in, and then the bad shit happens.
it's an interesting concept. It's interesting theory.
But why?
Because nobody's reported seeing anybody else. Like, why would you not see anybody else, even just one person?
Well, they have
And,
talked
and
about
they
like,
and they wake up feeling dreadful and like they was in
right,
a place they shouldn't have been. If this was like an exciting place, I don't think I would wake up feeling that way.
right,
Oh,
I
right.
mean,
it's
like,
Walmart. Yes.
I don't know. It's just the whole time you're talking about that, I'm like, what if this is like a version of hell?
Hmm.
Version of hell. Why would we be seeing it? Why are we getting glimpses of it?
I don't know. Maybe we're all just fucking sinners. Who knows? Maybe this is a peek into our future. I mean,
Hmm.
and maybe it's not the hell we know of. Maybe it's the hell on earth.
Right, right.
Kind of like it kind of reminds me of that movie I Am Legend.
Good movie. Ooh, good call.
So
That's a
it
good movie.
kind of reminds me of that. I mean, even though there is other people occasionally.
Dead malls. Bring us back. Bring the malls of the 90s and
See,
the 80s back.
yeah,
So,
do
I don't know.
be you're hitting on something there. A theory.
Yeah.
And it has to do with, I was listening to this other show about Mall World, and they were talking about, I don't know, they were going real deep, but they were talking about, was it Jung's concept? I think it was, of the collective unconscious.
Hmm.
and that this is, that this could create like shared archetypes, like we share a lot of archetypes. And could it be the same for like a scene as well, like this mall world? Sorry, I got distracted. But I was thinking like, well, if that's true, if that's something, I mean, it would make sense. Like malls are basically like they're dead now. They call them like zombie malls. Like there's nobody. If there is a mall, nobody's ever there. Like our nostalgic idea of the mall. That's where you went to gather and be with friends and have connection. And we just don't have that anymore. And
Not
so maybe
really.
like collectively, like, yeah, we miss the nostalgia of the mall, but we also miss this connection with our fellow humans. Like, when have you by choice just ever gone and just hung with a fellow human being? Like, we just don't do it anymore. I don't. Maybe I'm just a horrible person.
And then, it's funny you talk about that. There's not really that many malls around. Like the two main malls I went to growing up no longer exist.
Right.
Like
Right.
one just recently shut down because they had one major store left open.
Yeah.
And the main mall I went to, it got torn down years ago. And now, I mean, now they built like a new big like movie theater there and like shops and everything. But like the mall, that's like where we went on the weekend. Like during the day, we went to the mall. At night, we went to the cemetery. That's what we did. Me and my friends as growing up as teenagers, and it's not there anymore. Like the shit we all had when we were kids, like it's all gone.
Yeah.
And
I don't
know.
And even like, I don't know if it's the same where you guys live, but like the malls that exist today, like I can think of like outlet malls. It's not the same thing, man. Give me the fountains, give me the escalators, give me the weird little food court
with the carousel in the middle of the food court.
No, it's not the same thing. No gangs of kids hanging around.
No,
that's the thing. Yeah, you don't see a bunch of kids hanging around like that anymore.
I mean, there still is like a major mall in Nashville that they took Opryland away to build. They took a theme park away to build a mall, which really pissed a lot of people off. But that mall is just really, I don't like it.
It's interesting.
Well, yeah, I don't know. As far as theories, I like that one. I could understand that to a certain extent, that it's like this collective kind of missing of something. We collectively are missing something.
Right.
And so in our quest for connection again, in our quest for those olden days, like maybe something we're collectively creating this, but like where I stop with that is thousands of people are collectively missing something.
Yeah, I'm really curious the demographic
at the same time?
of people who, like, what their age range is.
So
that are
what's
having
like the
these
age
dreams too.
demographic?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a good point. So if it's
Because,
like younger.
Yeah, younger kids, I couldn't see, this whole malls don't really exist now. So, but like people, our age,
It wasn't a thing it's not a thing for them.
it's
like it is.
like I said,
for us.
my wife has had dreams about an empty mall. I've had one or two. We're the same age. I don't know. Maybe that theory of missing that is I don't know. I know it would make an interesting movie.
It would actually creepy. I kind of. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, I was thinking, if you think about it, you think about the mall world. Okay, it's got slides, it's got Ferris wheels, it's got what are things? It's like kids' imagination. It's missing that nostalgia. So you could really go along with the nostalgia part of it, that we're all missing something. Minus the bathrooms. I still don't get that.
Yeah,
but
that one's a little
everything
weird.
else. I'm not over the bathroom situation. It really bothers me.
Or some folks in the chat were saying something about NDEs there. NDE mall. I wonder, because there are a lot of like features of this place, this world, that seem very like they are absolutely like consciousness based. And I wonder if there's like a closer connection with our consciousness and like a real reality outside of this reality to this place. Like, are we, accessing incidentally accessing like the back rooms of our simulation? Yeah,
Could be.
because we are in a simulation.
Yes. This definitely goes along with the simulation theory, like 100%, especially with the people that are like, no, you can't go through this elevator. You can't go to this floor. You're going to be in trouble. And it's like, where does that come from?
Right.
Right. And people also talk about like weird entrances to like a deeper level of it too. They're talking about they'll go through like a coat rack and end up in endless halls,
Narnia.
endless
I was
hallways.
saying Narnia,
Oh, that's
If only.
nostalgic, man. Yeah. I want to eat some of that. What's that sweet stuff that he had?
Turkish delight.
Oh, I want some Turkish delight. I don't even know what it is. It looks fancy. Oh, well. All right, guys. That's all I got on the subject.
Oh, it's great.
Yeah,
It is
Yeah.
fascinating. You could really go down a
definitely is
rabbit hole with
interesting.
that.
Yeah. I'll be
I've
keeping an eye on it.
I've tried not to do any kind of research on it because I wanted to like just hear about it really for the first time during the show. So I just I left it alone.
Mhm.
It's definitely fascinating.
Yeah,
It really is. I'm going to be following along with that one.
And if I have a dream of this place tonight, I blame you, Kristen.
Payload heathens. I like that. Yeah.
Hey,
Maybe
man.
so.
Yeah, maybe they are having a deep feeling of emptiness, of feeling unwanted. Perhaps.
Never know.
Yeah. You know what? I will see you both there tonight.
That's
Okay.
all right. We're going to go to the food court.
I'll meet you at the food court. Yes. Gosh. Yeah, I've never had it. Not that I can think of. Yeah. But now that I think about it, my mom and her weird toilet dreams, like she was always talking about like, I was trying to use it and the door was locked and I couldn't get in, or she got in, it was overflowing. It's just like, geez, what is your thing with weird toilets? But maybe she was in like this weird subsection
Maybe
of the
she
mall
was
world.
in mall world. Right.
Oh no, I never believed you, Ma.
You have to pick her brain on that now.
I guess. Yeah. But well, here in our final few minutes to get Mallrats.
It went by so fast.
That's a good idea. Mallrats 3 idea. Yes. Yeah, in our final few moments here, Miss Heather, I want to give you the floor a little bit. I know you told us about your show a little bit, but I don't know what did you tell us what you're working on next? What you got coming up? What's your favorite subject? What's your favorite color?
What's your favorite scary movie?
Ooh, what is your favorite
scary movie? That's hard. There's some good ones out there. I really do like the Conjuring movie. I think probably the first Conjuring movie. I think that was just so well done that it was just so freaking creepy. My favorite color is green. I like long walks on the beach. And no, I'm just kidding. What am I working on right now? Okay, it's spooky season, so I'm getting ready to do a bigger podcast about werewolves. I always think that's a really fun subject, and it seems to do well for on my podcast and such. So it's really interesting, the history behind it. And yeah, YouTube. Probably after the first of the year, I'm going to start working on something really fun, and I'm really excited about it. So I'm not going to say anything else because it's just we talked about nostalgia. It's going to come from a nostalgic place. So
nice. Oh, I'm very excited. Keep us
me
posted.
too.
Oh, well, hold on. I can't let you go without werewolves. Werewolves. Where do you stand on werewolves? And do you consider them like dogmen?
That's again with the cryptids. I believe people have their true encounters with something. Werewolves, though, there's a lot of lore behind that. There's, of course, a lot of folklore, a lot of different beliefs in and out of religion. People who literally thought they were werewolves, a psychosis. So there's so much that I can't really say yes or no because there's something going on and through centuries. So that's where it's fun to learn about all of this and just kind of let everyone else kind of decide where they're at.
Right.
Okay.
I understand. Well, wasn't it like that? Yeah, I don't think they'd be amused.
Right. Right.
Dave Zilla's got jokes. I don't know. I mean, I think there is some like nugget of truth to even the most far-fetched of ideas. Like, people
Mhm.
might think werewolves is a far-fetched idea, but I've heard some pretty convincing dogman stories.
I have
I
too.
I totally believe a friend of mine who has like I wouldn't call it a dogman. It's definitely a canine cryptid encounter, and I believe him.
A
Like,
werewolf.
maybe it was. Maybe they're just super tiny. Not too
It's
big.
just a mini one. It fits in your pocket.
Bite size.
That's right.
Club can't handle me now. Oh, well, y'all are the best. Oh, wait, before I did something for you, Heather. Hold on.
Oh.
Follow her.
Aw.
Tell me
Thank
Tell Me
you.
a Scary Story
I'm
podcast.
mostly on Spotify right now, which I will keep my platform there. But yeah, look
Yay.
for me
Yeah.
on YouTube in the future. We're gonna have fun.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
All right, Dee. How about I know we've got something upcoming for B3. Would you like to share that with everybody?
So on November 1st, here in just about, I guess it's about 2 weeks, almost 2 weeks from now, our regular Beer, Booze, and Boogeyman episode will be airing on November 1st. We're back on a Saturday this go around. The last few months we have been kind of doing it kind of in the middle of the week, just kind of testing the waters on that, and I think it's went pretty well. It may just be kind of where we start kind of just bouncing around like we do with Paranormal Happy Hour, just kind of picking a random day. Who knows? But to keep kind of the spooky theme, the day after Halloween, this is going to be about the haunted house on your street, because everybody that lived in the neighborhood growing up had that one creepy ass house that everybody thought was haunted, and we
Mhm.
want to know about it. What happened in the house? Did you go in the house? Is it your house? We want to hear those haunted house stories, even if it's from 30 years ago or from right now. We want to hear about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
So
Yeah, I'm excited. That was my house. Well, two of them. I've lived in two haunted houses.
Oh wow.
everywhere I've lived but one house.
Well, yeah, because you're D-Boots and Ghost
That's why
Maggot. He's our
we're-
Ghost Maggot, Heather.
We're
I was
really
gonna
hoping.
say.
We're really hoping, me and Kelly, when we move here in a couple of weeks, that this house has no activity whatsoever. We're hoping it's boring as shit.
Oh, I hope so. Get some peace.
Oh, but we also got something else coming up, Kristen. Why don't you tell us about that?
Sure. So Halloween night on my show, Paranormal Girl Podcast, D-Boost is actually going to join me on my show. He's coming on over,
yay.
and we're gonna do a little Halloween hangout sesh. And what time did we say that? 6 p.m. Pacific. That's what time we're starting, kicking things off.
Yeah.
But we're gonna be doing a lot of stuff that
Mhm.
night. I still got to figure out what I'm doing on my side. Maybe I'm gonna bake some cookies
Right.
while we're talking to folks. But yes, we
There
are
you go.
inviting. I don't know. We'll figure something fun and interesting to watch me do while the show's going on. But yeah, we'll be inviting folks from the chat up onto the screen with us. Anybody who comes
Ooh.
and wants to, is interested to jump on screen. And what did we say? You could share a magic trick,
Mhm.
trick or treat. You can share a Halloween tradition that you do, a spooky recipe that
Mhm.
that you rock around Halloween, or a scary story. So I am hoping folks will bring their scary stories. Come
That'd be
up on
awesome.
screen with us. Enjoy yourself. Come celebrate with us.
Yeah.
And
And I
costume
think
contest.
you did mention something about a costume contest.
I sure did.
Ooh.
So, and of course, the only way we're going to know you're in costume is if you appear on screen with us.
Mhm, mhm,
So,
mhm.
I may just have to pop in and say hello and then leave again. Because I'm usually busy on Halloween, so I've got kids. But I am going to be Mothman this year, so
Oh, yay!
Nice.
Oh,
It's gonna be
we
so
got to
fun.
see it just to see it. I've got to see it.
I'm so
And,
excited. It's
Please,
ridiculous.
yes, please stop by. Stop by. Show us
I
your
will,
awesome
yeah.
Mothman. I think I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be, but I don't want to overpromise, so I'm gonna wait and reveal it on Halloween.
I can't wear a mask because it'll muffle my voice. So unless I put it over my headphones.
It's like your mic underneath.
Yeah.
These people just hear you like breathing really close.
Yeah.
Speaking of ambiance,
So,
yeah, so that is what's going on. So anybody in the
Awesome.
chat that wants to join us, and Heather, my dear, I hope you do stop by. I know you're busy
there,
with your
whatever,
kid and
but
all that.
either way, I'll show you.
Wow.
so I do have, and you can shoot it down, Kristen, if you'd like. What about tossing out the idea of, because I know you said for the costume contest you were going to give away some merch.
Mm-hmm.
So what if people that aren't, I'm not going to say brave enough, but people that don't want to appear on camera, what if they send us submissions of their costumes?
Sure. Yeah. You don't
That
want to come
way-
up on screen, but you still
you
want to enter the
go.
costume contest. Send us your picture. Yeah, send
That's
us.
right. I think that's a great idea.
That way, people can still participate, and
Sure.
there's not everybody who wants to be on camera. Like my wife does not want to be on camera whatsoever, talking to people or anything. So she's perfectly fine being on camera when we investigate. But as far as interviews and talking, she's like, I don't want a part of it.
Yeah, I
So-
totally get it.
So I don't know.
Yeah.
I was just tossing it out.
I think
That
that's
is
a good idea.
Yeah. So yeah. Send us your pictures. I'll put all of it into, like, I don't know, some cohesive, understandable social graphic, because I know we've talked about a lot, doing a lot for this
We
show.
have. So
Oh, but yeah, it's going to be a blast. But looking forward to that. All right, y'all. What do you say we get out of here? Say goodbye to everybody. Black cat. Wait, that was the wrong one. I will be a pantsless ghost. Type faster, Gil, or he just leaves us hanging.
Pantsless
Or
vampire. Yeah.
pantsless vampire.
Either way, Gil's going to be pantsless on Halloween. So.
But if you go
How does he-
outside, you may get arrested. I'm just saying.
I feel like he ends up pantsless like more often than where.
Maybe.
Ghost.
Maybe.
Ghosts don't wear
Don't
pants.
wear
it's
pants.
true. Neither does Winnie
Very-
the Pooh, so that's an option.
It is. It is.
John Tenney always asks if ghosts wear underpants. oh, yeah, you guys. Oh,
It's Christmas. Oh my God.
why, Gil?
Okay, I'm
Oh.
not even going to touch that one. I'm not
Oh,
even.
right.
Gonna touch that one.
I'm
I
seeing
could-
seeing a theme here with that one.
Oh, my
Good
goodness.
Lord, y'all. All right.
All
Well,
right. This
y'all
has
are
been
the
fun.
best. Yes, this has been great.
Heather,
Thank
Oh,
you.
it's so
Thank
much
you for
fun.
joining
Thank
us.
you.
We would
Heather.
I
love to
loved
have
it.
you back
Thank
on.
you. Oh, sure. Yeah, this was so
Absolutely.
much fun.
I would actually like to have you on a full episode of Beer, Booze, and Boogeymen too.
Oh, that would be really cool. Yes.
So
That would be awesome.
We'll get a plan.
That would be yes,
So.
yes. We know you're busy, girl. Hold on. One more chat. Slippery slope, Gil. Slippery slope. All right, y'all. Everybody, take
Thank you,
care of
guys.
yourself. We love you. Thank you so
Bye.
much for tuning in. Bye.
everybody have a good night.
Bye.
Good night.